All right, welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. Hanging out, starting a brand new game because Alpha 9 has dropped. Now, I'm a little iffy about Alpha 9 going public release right now because there was a lot of bugs in it beforehand. Now, some of them have been fixed. Most of them have been fixed. And they sort of rushed it, it seems to me. I didn't expect it to get released this quickly. I'm glad that it is, but they are doing it in two parts. They did the factions and the weights and volumes in this update, and then in the next update, they're going to be doing lots of other things. So they're going to probably be doing like Alpha 9.5 in a couple of months. Or maybe a month, maybe less than a month. I don't know. But so in any case, I'm going to start on the arid planet this time. I'm going to start on a large arid planet, so planet size 4. And I am going to randomize the seed. Okay. And the difficulty settings are going to be my standard settings, because this is how I set it up for me as a YouTuber, so I don't do a lot of... It's not as grindy, but it's still difficult combat-wise. So we've got medium equipment starting, and equipment... such medium equipment, XP, and degradation speeds. Food consumption, oxygen, and temperature are all normal. The resources, there's a lot of resources, and the constructor speeds are fast. The enemy difficulties are hard, and the blueprint spawn limit and certain device, everything is true. So that way I'm fighting against hard things, but the survival aspect and the survival aspect is normal, and the building aspect is easy, basically. So we're going to go ahead and start, but this is Season 7. I know Season 6 was kind of like, but Season 7, it's going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Alright, here we go, heading down to the planet's surface. Now, in the random scenario, which the survival mode is now, they have renamed the starter biome as Crash Site. So whether you're on the terrestrial, what was it, temperate or arid planet, it's just called Crash Site. Now, they also changed it so that the arid planet, or whichever planet you start on, is the only starter planet in the system, which means that we are only going to be on this arid planet. I mean, there is no temperate starter planet in the system. All right, so we just crash landed. Let's go ahead and follow the emergency Robinson protocol. I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow the storyline. I'm going to try to get as far in the storyline as I can. But I know before it was like super difficult, but I don't know if it's that way anymore. Open PDA. Thank you. Thank you. And we can look at the log over here. We can look at the missions for each different faction. Ooh, I like this. I could make some Xerax friends. In fact, I think I might actually start trying to get reputation with the Xerax. So let's see now. Mission player has a reputation limit of neutral. So what I need to do is do let's see, do out of mission things to get good with them. Now, I don't know. Okay, Polaris story, chapter 1. Okay, so the Polaris story is chapter 1 is the totally overpowered. The solo missions go through here. All right, we're going to get through the tutorial. There's a lot for us to do. For those of you who haven't checked out anything in Alpha 9, there's a lot going on. Because there's the logistics things now. There's the reputation system in process. Let's see. And we need to gain, what is that? 3,500 to get to neutral. Maybe 3,501. But I'm not entirely sure how we can do this. Let's see. Killing Xerax is attacking prey in Xerax territory gives me a boost. Attacking predators in Xerax territory gives me a boost. Let's see. Destroy a plant in Xerax territory gives me a boost. Oh! And, okay. None if unfriendly or better. So if I'm outside Xerax territory, I get 50 reputation points every 5 minutes unless I'm unfriendly or better. So I'm already unfriendly. So basically, if you go into hostile and then stay outside of their territory for enough time, you'll get back to unfriendly. Let's see. I believe that's the same with all these. Talon, if you attack prey, they lose points. But Xerax gain points. Okay. Now the Talon would be easy to attack compared to Polaris or Xerax. So that might be how I end up getting friendly with the Xerax. That would lower my Polaris, but let's see. I could also attack predators in Talon territory to get bonuses to that. Let's see. Killing Polaris gives me a bonus to Xerax, but not as much. Killing Xerax gives me a bonus to Talon and Polaris, which makes it easier for that. But I'm going to try to do the... let's see. Destroy blocks, -10 to Polaris. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'll probably go into Xerax territory and just kill a lot of creatures, or try to kill a lot of creatures. And we'll see if we can get friendly enough with them to start doing missions for them. But for now, let's go ahead and do the missions. Consume energy bar, use health pack. Okay, what's next? Let's go ahead, throw this here. Since I already know a lot of what to do, let's put these down here. And medicines, grabbables, fuel. Okay. Select survival tool. Mine some rocks. Okay. I need to get 5 mine and pick up rocks. Let's activate our jetpack because this is awesome! Because we have a jetpack in here. Because we're on a planet with no oxygen. Okay, let's see if this helps. That's 2, 3. I guess mining it caused 1. Oh, it's per 4, I guess. I don't know. Do I only have 3. Yeah, I've only got 3 copper. Okay. What is next? Harvest. Craft energy bar or juice. Let's go ahead, craft some of each. Like so. There's a small wreckage out this direction. Let's try to harvest things on our way. Just so that we... Oh, look at all the birds. Just so that we can have some resources once we get there. It's probably going to end up giving me the full wreckage. Oh, that's over that way. I'm going to hit this small wreckage first. And then we're going to head over towards the signal source, which is the wreckage. Now, we could skip the tutorial. And where are the missions button? They changed some things. Is there no missions button? I guess it's under faction. F1. That's what it is. And I could just go straight into the storyline solo missions. I don't know what this is going to accomplish. But, like, because they split it up now into the tutorial and the missions. So. Oh, that one fell through. Oh, well. But yeah, I really am looking forward to this season. Last season was kind of largely because, oh, it looks like a burnt out, like it looks like they painted it black, or was this already black? I don't know. Steel plates, really? Really? That's all I get? Here, give me that so I can get some optical fiber going. And then I can just get a lot of steel plates from these. Okay, let's head out towards the wreckage. I'm going to go into defense mode now, and I'm just going to harvest things to get experience along the way. One of the things I am going to need to end up doing is to whatchamacallit, get oxygen going, but I'm probably going to end up doing that once I get to the wreckage, which is this direction, that direction. It wasn't yellow, so I didn't notice it as much. Let's get some iron. What I really need to find is silicon. I think going through the dunes area, we'll find some silicon. Or maybe the sand area. Oh, there goes a meteor shower. Alright, we're getting out of the crash site biome. I think I'm going to skirt the edge here. And we'll probably pick up some iron from in here. And we might find some silicones. I don't know. Okay. It'd be nice if I went ahead and got a bike, but I'm not level enough to get it, I don't think. I need to be level 3, and I'm almost there. A couple more things. And juice. Okay. Let's get some fruit while we're over here. There we go, level 3. Now, what I could do is I could get the constructor on my own, go ahead and find silicon and craft it, and then, you know, do things. But I believe I'm going to get a portable constructor once I get over to the wreckage. So I'm going to hold off onto that so that I can save the resources I have. And I'm just going to continue to air jump over there. And I'm probably going to hit this small wreckage on the way. And we'll see what we get when we get there. All right, we've got this small wreckage right here. We've also got another one out there that just popped up. I might head out to that small wreckage and as well to try to gather things before heading over to the wreckage. I'm probably not going to turn the wreckage into a base this time. I'm probably just going to loot it and move on. Now that's useful. But because this season, unlike last season, now like I was saying, last season was kind of blah because I was just spawning in things that I had already pre-made, most of which were just updated versions of old builds. And while it was nice to show off the, you know, how my builds have been able to be updated and such, I do think that you guys like seeing me actually build things in, like, on camera better than just spawning in things that I've already built. So that's what I'm going to do this season, is I'm totally going to just build everything on camera. Like, even if I wanted to do a mini pod, I'll just build it from scratch and put it on camera because, you know, it's all about you guys. You guys are my peeps, you know? You guys are the reason I'm doing this and the reason that I can do this. So that's what I'm going to do this season. I'm going to let you guys just watch me build things on camera. So, and it's a lot of fun building things, and doing it on camera makes it a little bit more fun too. So anyway, let's head over to this small wreckage here. I'm just going to jump. When I'm on the ground, I'm going to run using up more stamina than is absolutely necessary because the only thing it reduces now is oxygen and food, but it doesn't reduce it that much. So, is this silicon? Yay! I found some silicon in the dunes biome. Which is actually probably the sand biome that had the silicon. There's more silicon over there. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? That might come in handy eventually. There's some copper over this way. What's my weight looking like? My volume. Volume is not bad. Okay, I'm like, what, 3/5 of the way? A little bit more than 3/5 of the way. Okay. Here's some silicon. So now I might actually be able to build some things. Which way am I trying to go? This way. There's some more silicon over here. I haven't gotten much further from the wreckage, or further to the wreckage, closer to the wreckage. I haven't gotten much closer to the wreckage than I was when I was at the other small wreckage. But is that another silicon? If that is, yeah, there's another silicon over here. I want to gather as much silicon and copper and stuff as I can. I'm pretty sure that there are deposits over there, but I want to go ahead and grab these because if I don't, there's no absolute guarantee that I'll be able to get silicon and the like later. I probably will, but all right, now we're going across the desert dunes. So, and just gathering things as we go. I'll be back with you guys once we get somewhere interesting or something interesting happens. So I'll BRB. All right, we're almost at the wreckage. And like I thought, it's got iron, copper, and silicon around it as deposits. But I'm probably not going to stay around here too much because this isn't a very good location. And there's a lake right out there. I'll probably head down to the lake to set up my first base because water is an absolute necessity on this planet. So, largely for oxygen. Commander, you're getting close. Blah, blah, blah. Check these points of interest for stuff. Let's look at the personal cargo box. Now, this this POI, this wreckage, I have turned to my own before. Okay, so it looks like with the update, they're not including the volume. They're not enforcing the volume, which is fine for now. But I think I might want to have it enforce the volume later on. So unlock portable constructor, craft portable constructor. Okay, I could not. I didn't just have one, so let's. Tech trees. Portable constructor is still miscellaneous. So craft a portable constructor. And let's see. While I'm here, let's take a look. I don't think there's anything around this. But I have used this before and upgraded it to a fully functional base at one point. But I think I'm just going to start building things from scratch this go around. And yeah, we'll see what it is. Now, there are some on here. I think, no, everything on here I think is just steel. This one doesn't have any hardened steel, unfortunately. Because that would be nice. But it's all just steel stuff, which I can just harvest iron for. How much longer? Just a bit longer. Haha! Congratulations! Completed Robinson Protocol Basic Survival. Okay! Is that the basics? And it looks like I've gained... I guess we could go on and do these 3 things. So our reputation with all of these went up by what, 50 it says? So for completing that, let's see if let's see, that's that. Let's see if we can get anything else. Let's see. With this, that increased experience, or that increased the reputation with things. Those give you experience and upgrade points. So what are the upgrade points? Just more? Are they talking about unlock points? I don't know. Okay. Let's go on to basic exploration. Okay. What you gonna tell me now? Place portable constructor. Alright. Placing portable constructor. Bada bing, bada boom. Access the constructor and add the required resources to the input grid. That'll largely just be all that stuff. Craft a drill and biofuel. Alright, drill. And biofuel requires plant fibers. We've already got some biofuel. But I'm going to craft 2 biofuel just because we can. There's not a lot of wood around here to get 4 biofuel, so we're going to have to do that once we get down to the lake. I'm hoping it has us go ahead and craft... See, it doesn't show me what the next thing is in here. So... I guess we'll just wait and see. Alright, I've got the drill. And then it says craft biofuel. It's in the making. I'm going to need more oxygen soon. I can, in a pinch, turn these 5 bottles into oxygen. All right, we've got biofuel. All right, craft motorbike. I don't have enough stuff to craft the motorbike. What am I missing? Motorbike construction kit. Requires motor and nanotubes. Nanotubes. Carbon substrate. Carbon substrate is made from... Okay. So it is wood. Where's carbon substrate? There. Made from stone dust and plant fibers. Okay. So, next thing we need to do is get some rocks going and get actual rocks online. All I see here are the iron rocks. I guess I could do just this and create a hole, drill into the ground, and get some crushed stone from the ground. Or I guess whatever they call it now. Yeah, crushed stone. I need to get at least 5 crushed stone before I can make carbon substrate. Which is what used to be raw plastic materials, or plastic raw materials, or whatever. But they've, what did it say? Reputation change? I don't know what it said. Something in my reputation changed. I guess they went higher for some reason. All of them went up. I don't know why. Maybe it says none if unfriendly or better, but maybe for some reason I gained 50 points because of that. I don't know. That could be broken now, and I just gain it every 5 minutes anyway. We can find out just by, you know, timing it. We've got about 4 more minutes until it'll do it again, if that is the case. Okay. Now I should be able to put this in here, and now I should be able to make the bike. Alright, now I don't know what, like, anything that uses nanotubes is going to use carbon substrate now, making it from plant fibers and crushed stone now. Which is weird, but it adds another dynamic to it, makes it where you can utilize that. And with the deco blocks, which there aren't any you can build in this, but the deco blocks will now allow you to utilize, it won't require corn or anything. Okay. Is it going to tell me to place it? No, it says craft weapon, craft detector. Okay. Detector, weapon, and I'm going to try to do 5 for ammunition. Alright, we've got the detector, which is nice. I don't see anything in range right now. I can go ahead and move that over there and utilize this as my weapon. Okay, basic weapon. And there's the unknown artifact. Okay, explore the alien signal. Let me wait until I get all these and then we'll head out that direction. It's not too far out of our explored area. And when we come back, actually, I don't know if I'm going to put it down on those little waters or over there. Because you can see here, there's a little bit of water right here. I might start building like out over here somewhere as my home. So let's go ahead, grab this. Can I get everything? I can, and I'm still under weight, even though it might not matter if I'm underweight or not. While we're going, I'm going to go ahead and craft that up to oxygen because that's something that we're definitely going to need. Yep, it's like every 5 minutes now I'm gaining reputation with all three factions. So it looks like, and this is something that I'm probably going to end up putting on the thing. It says none if unfriendly or better. Well, I'm unfriendly or better with all of them, and I'm still gaining 50 points every 5 minutes. And that started when I finished the mission. I don't remember what you would call it. The mission thing. Old base. Okay. Is this all one large thing? I think it might be, but then again, those might not be discoverable. Basic exploration completed. Now, this alien artifact, if I'm not mistaken, has nothing in it. Like no... That's a radiation biome. Nothing inside. It's just blocks, alien blocks, and stuff like that. It happens to be next to an old base, though. Let's go ahead, get basic vehicles activated. And it'll tell me to do a hover vessel or something. But let's explore what we've got right here. These things here. Okay. And see if we can get any good loot going on these. Alright. Let's just send our drone around. Is there a way into this? There is. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's a few things in here. And this side, what is this, a waste disposal thing as well? And I don't see anything inside. Oh, there's a few things inside this one. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. There are repository, ooh, food, that'll come in handy. Ugh, I'm getting irradiated now. Because I think that block down there is an alien block, and some of these blocks in here are alien blocks. Okay. Let's get over through this one. And see what we have here. Oh, I'm out of space. Is that what it is? I could come back and get these. So I'm going to hold off on doing anything with them. Alright, it says hover vessel. Now there's an old base right here, and then there's that tower. I think what I'm going to do is, temporarily at least, I want to set up camp in this old base, if it will let me. I heard a sensor trigger, so at the very least, yep, it's got no faction. Let's call it private. It is now ours. Now, it's solar power. Does it have any? It has no solar charge at the moment. Let's turn that off. And let's see if there's a more habitational area to it. It looks like there is over here. Yeah. There we go. Sleep until morning. All right. It is now morning. Yay. Now we do have power to the base. So I'm going to set this in our registry as a waypoint, and that means this is going to be our home where we're going to come back to and everything. So let's go ahead. I'm going to set this down here. Oh, all my things have spoiled. And I'm going to put everything that I need to in here that I can hold on to. Let's go ahead and make 7 of those. And is there a cargo box in here that I can utilize? I don't think so. But I can take this up and get some steel plates back. And then let's go ahead into the base and learn the cargo boxes. Oh, did they put cargo boxes back as actual cargo boxes? They may have. And then just added the container controller. That's nice, because I like these cargo boxes. And I am almost out of oxygen. Does this thing have an O2 ventilator in it somewhere? It does. Let's go ahead and use these. Okay. And we need to get some water online to start getting oxygen. The closest water is down here. Let's go. Actually, no, I don't need water. I can put this down and utilize it as an emergency generator. So that should be able to give us more fuel. Now, okay, they just added those into here. I like that. Cargo container small, cargo container medium, and then they have these as they were. Because I like these boxes as well. So, alright, let's put a thin... Not there! But I guess that'll have to do. Let's throw that in there. And I guess I'll hold on to all these for now. And this ought to gain what you call it in here? CPU. I guess it has a certain amount of CPU power that I can use now. Interesting. But anyway, so now I've got that making oxygen. I've got that making things. Now it says craft vessel starter, cockpit, thrusters. Okay. Hover vessel. I shouldn't really need to learn anything. I should be able to craft all that in here, but I'm going to need to get more resources. Let's throw that down. Now it says craft hover vessel starter. Well, that means I'm going to need to go get more resources. So let's put a waypoint here. Actually, no. Let's just do this. Remove that. Let's waypoint these. Or mark them. Let's not waypoint them. Let's mark them so that I can see them over there. And then remove this. There we go. Now we can see the deposits from a good distance. Now it looks like there might be something to find over this direction. Hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. Promethium deposit. That's good because we're going to want to get into promethium as quick as we can. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab up some iron, copper, and silicon. Maybe like 100 of each, not a whole lot of each. And then I'll BRB when I'm on my way back. So it looks like is often the case with a new alpha, the ores have gotten all fracked up. As you can see, this is not the silicon texture for a silicon deposit, but it is giving me silicon. So I don't know what causes that, but I've seen it happen in both multiplayer and single player. And what this will do is if it's a subsurface rock one, it just turns it into this type and with this texture, which is weird because I had this happen to Sathium and Neodymium before, which are both supposed to be subsurface rocks, but they ended up being a deposit like this with this strange texture. So yeah, there's still some work to be done, people. And as you're about to see here, this copper deposit is also bugged the same way. It may be all the deposits on here, and if I restart the game, it might fix it. Like if I fully restart, I'm not going to worry about it too much because right now they're, there would be this type of deposit anyway. Because of my oxygen, I'm going to try to only get like 50 of each because my oxygen is going down a lot faster than I expected. So hopefully by the time I get back to the base and start building up things, I'll have more oxygen built up. But yeah, and I think the iron one is going to be equally bugged and it'll have this same texture. But I think it's just a bug that happens. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, I'll BRB. Alright, we're back at base, and I am almost out of oxygen. Please have, yay. And it should continue to make these. Now, I'm hoping, will that let me build it, or do I need, okay, yeah, that'll let me build it. That's the vessel starter. Then it wants me to craft a cockpit, hover thrusters. Let's go with 3. Small generator. Hold on. Small generator, fuel tank, and then power the vessel. In addition to that, let's see. Hover vessel. What about hover vessel cargo containers? I guess, there we are. Hover vessel cargo boxes. And then container controllers, detectors. Let's do detector. Let's do that. Let's see. Harvest module. And that. And that might actually allow us to do a decent little thing. Let's go ahead and get the shotgun. And then under tools, multi-tool. and ore scanner. Let's hit that so that we can throw that on this, because there's probably not one. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's build this right out here. Once you're done making all those, go ahead and make me some smaller. Make 10 of those out of the 10 carbon substrate that we have. Because I'm not too worried about the integrity of this thing. I just need it to, you know, be there. So it's going to be a little interesting, but okay. I do like the way the cores all look now, but you know, I think it would be more interesting if they made the cores of buildings look different than the cores of small vessels, hover vessels, and capital vessels, and like make each unit look different. But they're not going to, because it's all one core unit. So, okay, cockpit. I'm gonna go ahead. Cockpit open 1. Let's go with cockpit open 2. Usually my first hover vessel is always... Can I please move it forward one? No? Ah, there we go. My first hover vessel is always like a bike hover vessel. And so I'm going to keep with that tradition. It's going to be a three hovered bike thing. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. I know it's not giving me anything back, but that's fine. Once I get, all right, the 3 of these, we're going to have 1, 2, and then one's going to be a little further forward. Let's go ahead. Let's see. The fuel tank. Oh, crap. There's a drone. This is why it's going to be difficult. This is why it's going to be difficult to gain reputation with the Xerax. Almost gotcha. There we go. Now my reputation with the Xerax is shot. But I had to defend my base. Because looking up here now, we're still unfriendly, but it used to be like up here. Now it's down there. Eventually they're going to end up being hostile, and that's not going to be good. Okay. Give me all that. Now I want this. Okay. That is going to be there. This I'm going to put, let me put it here. Okay. This is going there. This is going to go under here right there. Okay, let us do this. Player. Thank you. Let's go on to the basic building. Okay, I'm gonna hover like so. There we go. All right. Now, I'm going to need you to go ahead. Let's see, what else here can you make? I'm gonna need you to make one of those eventually. I really need to get a cargo box going for this hover vessel, but you can't. Yeah, there we go. That is what I need. Just one, that's all I really need. Oh, you can take those. Okay. Cargo box 1. Gonna go there. Now, let's get a mirror going on here. Okay, let's get this there. And there. Okay. And then let's get that. And then that's where I'm going to end up putting like the detector or something. Let's see, I've got 3 blocks left. When I upgrade this, I'm going to put the RCS right over here. And actually, I might end up just putting thrusters places, or I don't know. I might not even upgrade it. I might just, you know, say, whatever. But let's go ahead and put this like, there. And then let's put this there. Okay. All right. Now we've got the bike and such going on, and it's a nice hover bike that we got going on. So we've gone a little ways. We've got our hover bike. It looks like this part got blown up by the rocket drone, but that's okay. We got our hover bike going. We've got, you know, a little base started here, a temporary base at that, but it looks like next episode we're going to go back over there and gather more resources, because that's what it says to do for basic building. I could just click those and say, oh, I've already gotten them, but I'm not going to do that. I really want to know what all these are. Taming the mood. It wants you to kill the prey, I guess. And then untrusted trading. I guess that's going to Polaris. Yeah. Anyway, we'll end up trying to get to the to Xerax by going into their faction, or we could just hang around and wait. But as it is, we're gonna try to just keep on doing things we're probably, if we find Xerax territory anytime soon, I'm going to want to go and start killing prey and predators in their area. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9, which is Season 7, yay! Go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a good day now.